Boy, I have a problem. I cannot stop buying houses. So, for those of you that guessed, yes, we are looking at moving and buying another house. We did not necessarily have any intentions of moving, but a house popped up that we had looked at a couple years ago before we bought this place, and just happened to finally hit the market. It was a pretty good deal, and it needs a lot of work, just like everything we always seem to buy. I don't know what's wrong with me, but that's one of the curses, I guess, of seeing potential, is then trying to get to the potential. So anyhow, the opportunity came up to purchase another place. So we are going to be looking at actually listing this place and moving on. The new place is a little closer to town. When I say town, it's a town of, a few thousand people. A little simpler setup for us. One of the things we want to do, obviously, is get back to gardening and putting in a big garden. We really both enjoy that, and just with the situation in this property, we just haven't been able to do that. We have been waiting for a year and a half, almost 2 years, to find out if we could build on this property or not, and it just took a really long time for the county to tell us that. And so in the meantime, we've kind of been working and fixing up the trailer when we really just wanted to build a new place. But I think financially this will be a better scenario for us as a family, because we've already poured all of our equity that we've developed over the years into this property. And hi, buddy. And then to tack another $300,000 or whatever onto a new loan to build something, just a lot of money to be hanging out there. We talked about it. We looked at a few different scenarios and what staying here looks like and what the other property looks like. And so ultimately it came down to, we decided to list this place and then move to this other one. We have already acquired it. I will show you some of what we've been doing on the new place. I know our life's been a little bit kind of here and there in the last few years, but I appreciate you guys hanging on with us and going through the different renovations and things with us. So let's take a look at the new place and see what that looks like, where we're going to be moving on to. Well, I'm not quite sure what's wrong with us, but we bought another house. We found a decent deal. Oh, sorry, I got braces. I can't hardly talk now. We found a decent deal on a property, 2.5 acres. Nice, kind of quiet, not too far from town, fairly flat. Obviously needs a little work, like all properties we buy. I don't know why we keep buying fixers, but I guess that's what we can afford. So we're gonna be finishing up some stuff on our other place, get that on the market, and then work on getting everything moved over here. We're kind of ripping and tearing, doing a bunch of mowing, seeing what's underneath all the grass, and making some plans for this new place. So I guess we're off to another adventure.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way. Don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand? Look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need. And I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do. I'll do anything. As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love.
We have a lot of nice mature trees on the property. Bunch of horses next door, which is nice. We do have a few that need to come down, a few fir trees that are dying. But yeah, overall, pretty cool property. We've been ripping and tearing a bunch of the weird stuff that's around. There's tons of cross fences and things that needed to come out, kind of open things up. But I guess we got to make a mess before we can make it nice. There we go. This house has been sitting empty for a while, so I'm putting in new door locks, kind of securing the place before we start ripping and tearing and bringing a bunch of tools and stuff in over here. Got a few projects we're finishing up at our other place and getting ready to move in. And one of the first things we need to do is get rid of some of that smell that's in there. So we had a vapor barrier put down underneath. I think that's taking care of a lot of the smell, but we're going to go ahead and kills everything. See if we can, kind of get that. It's been sitting for a long time without a vapor barrier under there. It's just that kind of musty, moldy smell. So kills does wonders for that sort of stuff. And we're also using the original kills, which is the super stinky version of it. Hence my full face mask, etc. We did this in the manufactured home here because it had all that wood paneling. And once again, this is an older home, has a lot of wood paneling in it. So doing a coat with the kills original though will help us to get some paint to stick to that without having to sand everything. Well, I pulled off the valance here, and you can see the outline of it still. And we have some interesting wiring. So there was a new outlet added, and then we just poked out of the wall here into that valance. So I'm gonna figure out what I want to do. I just got everything, wire nutted for now, but I think I'm gonna put an outlet up here. Kind of want to come over here so both of these cords for the track lighting in here can plug in and have it look like an actual, maybe like what's supposed to be there, rather than this little business here. Brought my stud finder and a few other tools. I'll see what makes sense. All right, this is super random. I saw this black plug down here. I was going to replace the outlet, and I pulled it open, and it's got old school UHF, like click dial style TV wiring going to it, and I thought maybe they had run that instead of Romex or something. I'm like, how does this thing not burn up? But apparently, maybe that was cutting edge back in the 60s. I don't know. If anybody knows, well, let me know what's going on there. I think it's the floppy-eared one walking away, and she got a couple babies.
That's not the floppy-eared deer. And I saw the floppy-eared deer, so I didn't know. That buck is great.
All right, I think we are all buttoned up. Everything is papered, which was an incredibly lot of work. But I think we're ready to paint. We got everything prepped, ready to go. I just got to get suited up, and we'll get this house in some good working order here. So this is exciting. This is a big step. So you can see in here while we're wanting to paint, hopefully it'll show up, but there's just a lot of dirt from animals and things on the walls that could use some covering up. Same thing in here. I don't know if you can see it. There's just dirt caked on the walls. But that's the beauty of Kills. It will cover all these things up and make the smell go away. It is very hot in those Tyvek suits. Oh, I forgot to put my hood down. I got some frosted tips there. Maybe that's the new style. Well, I am glad that is done. It is 104 degrees out right now, and being in a Tyvek suit, thank you, my love, in the middle of that is not fun. But we got it sprayed. I'll show you guys when we come back how it looks. We only did one coat of the Kills on the cabinets because we're going to use an enamel cabinet paint for that. But everything else got Kills and then several coats a bare white palais is the color. It's just a nice, slightly, not bright white, but just slightly off white. And whew, what a difference in here. Yeah, everything is not so woody and just overpowering. So I'm very happy with this. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. There's a little sneak peek of the new place and kind of what's been going on over there. Maybe next week we can talk a little bit about what we'd like to do for our plans and design for the new property. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time.